Incredible India is open for business again. Hotels and homestays have reopened. E-passes are a thing of the past. Domestic flights to most major airports and interstate travel is allowed again. Requirements for home quarantine and COVID negative reports are also fading out. And now, most tourist attractions are welcoming tourists again. Uttarakhand. All you have to do is register on a government portal. But if you're from a state with a high number of cases, you may still have to quarantine on arrival. Himachal, you still need e-passes and you will also have to undergo some sort of home or institutional quarantine. On the beach front, Goa is open, no restrictions except for the usual safety protocols, but beach shacks and casinos will still have to wait their turn. Kerala is open too, but not its beaches. If you go for longer than 7 days, you need a COVID negative report or you need to test negative in Kerala. Karnataka has very few restrictions remaining. Orissa has opened beaches of Puri and Gopalpur, temples of Bhubaneswar and Konark, and Chilka Lake. Tamil Nadu's tourism lockdown will continue for some time more, but Maharashtra has started a camper van rental program to lure tourists. Flights from the mainland to Andaman and Nicobar have also increased with the islands resuming tourism. Rajasthan's hotels have been open for a while, but please keep in mind that Section 144 is in place in 11 districts. Jammu and Kashmir is open, but still quite strict. Negative report, 2-week quarantine, the works. The Northeast is open as well, each state with its own SOPs. Sikkim advises you to have a negative report. Arunachal needs one. There are barely any restrictions in Assam, but traveling to Mizoram and Meghalaya may still be tricky. But across the country, there is one new SOP you have to keep in mind if you travel. Don't crowd, wear a mask, wash your hands, be smart. India continues to maintain its hopeful streak of low count of new cases and fewer deaths every day. It's still too soon to conclusively say that the worst is behind us, but the conversation has definitely moved from our hospitals can't take it to how can we get ready for a COVID-19 vaccine. The central government has instituted a high-level committee that's working out the details for India. What we know till now is that India will likely use more than one vaccine to inoculate its population, and that the first priority will be given to the elderly, to healthcare and other frontline workers, in that order of vulnerability. But what we're still figuring out is how billions of doses will be stored and distributed at precisely the temperature they're effective at, how much this will cost, and where the money will come from. Globally, nearly 90 lakh people are actively still fighting the virus. Over 11 lakh have died. Europe is in a soup. It saw its highest weekly total of new cases yet, with nearly 7 lakh new cases detected in just 7 days. New crackdowns have rolled out across the continent, with UK announcing stricter measures on London and other regions. In France, Parisians and residents of 8 other cities have to abide by new curfews as well. The WHO has called the situation grave and said that based on epidemiological models, deaths in Europe could reach 4 or 5 times their April peak within months if effective countermeasures are not put in place again. America remains the worst hit country, but almost all the news about COVID-19 coming from that country is about President Donald Trump. The White House has said that he has tested negative for COVID-19 on consecutive days and that he's not infectious anymore. He's back on the campaign trail, just trying to make up for lost time. When asked if he was negative for COVID-19 during the first presidential debate, this happened 2 days before we found out that Trump had COVID-19. When asked if he was negative then, Trump said that he could not remember. 2.2 lakh Americans have died from the virus till now. The country is averaging more than 50,000 daily new infections, which experts say is a sign that the country is in for a tough winter. I'll stop here for today. My name is Pallavi Prasad, and if you've been listening till the end, thank you so much for your time.